Cells can be classified into two types depending on whether or not they are electrically excitable. So we have electrically excitable cells and electrically non-excitable cells. Majority of the cells in the body are not electrically excitable. However, sensory receptors are electrically excitable. They can pass on the information in the form of electrical impulses to neurons. So neurons are electrically excitable. Neurons pass on the information via electrical impulses, and they pass on this information to muscle cells. We have three types of muscle tissues in the body: cardiac muscle, skeletal muscle, and smooth muscle. Each of these muscle tissues have muscle cells, and these muscle cell fibers are all electrically excitable. There are a few other cells in the body that are electrically excitable. They're not very common. One of them is the endocrine cells that are found in the pancreas and the fertilized ovum or fertilized egg. They are electrically excitable. All other cells in the body outside of these categories are not electrically excitable. A stomach cell, a liver cell, skin cell, not electrically excitable. In order for a cell to be electrically excitable, it has to have a voltage that is very low. So a voltage from minus 50 millivolts to minus 90 millivolts at rest is very common for electrically excitable cells, whereas a non-excitable cell will have a voltage from minus 5 to minus 10 millivolts at rest, which is rather high and therefore not excitable. Before we study nerve impulse transmission, let's take a look at a simple reflex arc. Let's imagine that you're tasting something really good. The taste receptor picks up this information in the form of a chemical and passes it on to a sensory neuron. The sensory neuron then carries this information in the form of electrical impulses and passes it on to a motor neuron. The motor neuron carries motor information in the form of electrical impulses and passes it on to a salivary gland so that you may produce saliva. So in this example, the taste receptor, the sensory neuron, and the motor neuron are all electrically excitable.